Colombia is a land bursting with vibrant colors, lively music, and a zest for life that is impossible to ignore. Renowned for its spectacular festivals, it celebrates with a passion that infuses every corner of the country, drawing visitors from around the world who are eager to experience its unique spirit. The country also boasts some of the most striking women in all of Latin America, whose beauty, confidence, and charm are legendary. Yet, beyond its allure of beauty and celebration, Colombia offers remarkably affordable housing options and an array of extraordinary experiences that leave lasting impressions on all who visit. Its rich tapestry of traditions, combined with breathtaking natural wonders ranging from exotic landscapes to awe-inspiring natural phenomena, ensures that travelers remain captivated at every turn. Whether exploring its cultural heritage or marveling at its pristine environments, Colombia continues to surprise even the most seasoned explorers with its diverse and unparalleled offerings. In today's documentary journey, we aim to unveil 15 of the most fascinating and astonishing facts about Colombia, some of which you might have never heard before. Each fact reveals yet another layer of this extraordinary country, inviting you to look beyond the surface and discover its hidden treasures. Number 15. Colombia is a country full of surprises, vividly colorful and full of life in South America. It stands out as the only nation on the continent that boasts coastlines along both the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, a geographical distinction that has historically made it a vital hub for trade and cultural exchange over many centuries. Covering approximately 440,800 square miles, roughly the combined size of California and Texas, Colombia ranks as the fourth largest country in South America. Its geography is a striking mosaic of contrasting landscapes, from the snow-capped peaks of the Andes, soaring more than 5,700 meters above sea level, to the lush, sun-drenched beaches of the Caribbean islands, and deep into the mystical depths of the Amazon rainforest. These diverse environments create a world vastly different from the familiar landscapes most Americans know, offering a tapestry of natural wonders that are both breathtaking and vastly varied. Thanks to its proximity to Ecuador, Colombia experiences a climate that remains remarkably free of winter's chill. The lowland areas stay sunny and warm all year long, with temperatures ranging from 24 to 29 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, Bogotá, the capital city perched at an altitude of around 2,600 meters, enjoys a climate reminiscent of springtime in San Francisco, cool, mild, and refreshing. Officially designated as the Republic of Colombia, this nation is home to approximately 52 million residents as of 2025. Its population reflects a rich blend of European heritage, indigenous roots, and African influences, which together form one of the most culturally diverse and dynamic societies in the region. Spanish is the official language, yet the accents and dialects differ significantly between the coastal regions and the mountainous interior, adding to its vibrant linguistic tapestry. Today, Colombia has established itself as the fourth largest economy in Latin America, gaining international recognition for its high-quality coffee, exquisite flowers, and shimmering emeralds. Increasingly, it is becoming a sought-after destination not only for tourists seeking adventure and natural beauty, but also for investors looking to tap into its growing markets and resources. The country's reputation as a hub of natural riches and cultural richness continues to grow, making it a compelling place to visit and explore. Number 14. Colombia is often celebrated as the land of the most beautiful women in Latin America. Walking through the bustling streets of Bogotá or the colorful avenues of Medellin, you cannot help but be captivated by the elegance and natural radiance of Colombian women. Their glowing skin, confident demeanor, and graceful poise are impossible to overlook. Widely regarded as some of the most beautiful women in all of Latin America, they stand out for their harmonious features and captivating presence. What truly sets them apart, however, is the deep-rooted culture of beauty and self-expression that defines their identity. Locals often say, "You never know who you might meet," emphasizing the element of surprise and charm inherent in everyday encounters. Even a simple trip to the supermarket becomes an opportunity for genuine care and attention to detail, reflecting the pride they take in their appearance and cultural heritage. Among these women, the singer Shakira exemplifies the perfect fusion of beauty, charisma, and cultural pride. Her global fame has only accentuated the allure of Colombian women, who often see dance as an integral part of their daily lives. Dance, whether it be salsa, cumbia, or reggaeton, is woven into the fabric of Colombian culture, serving as a vibrant expression of joy, identity, and community. Through their elegance and lively spirit, Colombian women embody the country's dynamic and diverse essence, making Colombia not only a land of natural splendors, but also a place where beauty, confidence, and cultural richness flourish in harmony. The girls are growing up, their lives infused with the rhythm and passion of dance, as they begin to explore the vibrant world of salsa, bachata, and cumbia. In Cali, often hailed as the world capital of salsa, it is quite common to find free street dance classes that attract energetic crowds eager to learn and dance together in the open air. The city pulses with life, with young women and men alike immersing themselves in the infectious beats, moving confidently through the streets with smiles and enthusiasm. On the ground, the romantic spirit of Colombian women tends to be rooted in tradition. They generally prefer that men take the initiative, expecting the man to make the first move, whether in asking out for a date or in expressing their feelings. It is not customary for them to split the bill during a romantic outing. Rather, the man often assumes the role of the provider, adding a touch of old-fashioned charm to their courtship. When entering into serious relationships, these women are deeply committed and seek long-term bonds, often carrying a hint of nostalgic romance that harkens back to a more traditional era. They appreciate gallantry, romantic gestures, and the classic notion of chivalry, traits that many American men, especially those who demonstrate maturity and respect, find highly attractive. Some Colombian women even harbor dreams of finding a foreign partner, someone from beyond their borders, to share a life filled with adventure and love. If you're curious about how to connect with Colombian women online, leaving a comment with the number 8 might just unlock the secrets to forming genuine connections across borders. Moving to another facet of Colombian culture, there is a distinctive tradition rooted deeply in the heart of the country's coffee-producing region, known as the Coffee Triangle. In this lush, picturesque area, there exists an unusual yet significant custom that embodies the local way of life. Imagine a charming scene, a person entering a bar astride a horse. In quaint towns such as Salento, Finlandia, and in villages scattered throughout the region of Kindi, horses are not merely animals, but essential daily companions, used for transportation just as cars are in urban settings. The narrow cobblestone streets winding through hills blanketed with coffee plantations make horses the perfect mode of travel, offering a sense of tranquility and harmony with the surrounding landscape. In these communities, it is common to see residents, whether enjoying a drink at a local bar or sitting in a cozy cafe with their horses tied nearby, sometimes resting against poles designated for parking, as if they were part of the everyday scenery. It's rare to witness someone sipping coffee or beer outside their home without their horse nearby, emphasizing how ingrained this tradition is into daily life. This relaxed custom has delighted visitors from around the world, becoming one of the distinctive characteristics of Colombia's rural areas. During local festivities, parades featuring mounted riders proudly celebrating their cowboy spirit, embodying the rugged mountain trail heritage of the region, are a common sight. Today, guided horseback excursions allow travelers from other lands to experience this tradition firsthand. These tours offer an opportunity to live out a dream of the distant West, but in a tropical jungle setting, transforming the classic cowboy adventure into a unique Colombian experience. If you're daring enough to try riding horses in the heart of Colombia's famous coffee industry, leave a comment with the number 5, and you might discover how to embrace this authentic tradition. Another remarkable aspect of Colombian culture is the extraordinary custom of flower carrying, particularly prominent in the city of Medellin. Known locally as the tradition of the silataros, this practice involves individuals who carry colorful displays of flowers on their backs, structures resembling chairs made of wood, intricately designed and carefully arranged. These carriers, known as silataros, have roots that trace back to the days when residents of Santa Elena used similar devices to transport goods along the steep, mountainous roads. Over time, this functional necessity evolved into an art form, transforming into a vibrant symbol of the city's cultural identity. Today, each silataro is a living masterpiece, adorned with between 70 and 80 varieties of flowers, meticulously arranged in captivating patterns that showcase the natural beauty of Colombia's diverse flora. During Medellin's famous flower festival, these flower carriers become iconic figures, parading through the streets in colorful, celebratory displays. The creation and presentation of these floral structures require not only strength, but also creativity and pride, qualities that are passed down through generations. Participation in this tradition spans all ages, from children to elderly residents over 80 years old, often involving entire families who come together to support and perfect this craft. One of the festival's highlights is the competition for the most beautiful flower chair, where silataros display their craftsmanship under the shining lights, revealing stunning arrangements that seem to breathe life into the city's streets. This festival, rich in color and emotion, transforms Medellin into a living canvas of floral artistry, embodying community spirit and cultural pride that continues to flourish year after year. This cherished tradition has now been officially recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage, drawing visitors from all corners of the globe eager to experience its vibrant allure. Some guided tours even offer the extraordinary opportunity for participants to sit quietly for a moment, becoming part of this living legacy. In those fleeting seconds, you are immersed in the most colorful cultural expression in Colombia, a true feast for the senses. Number 11 on this list is Guatapé, widely regarded as one of the most vividly colorful towns on the planet. Colombia proudly embraces this jewel, which stands out as one of the most brilliant and captivating destinations in the world. Often likened to Burano in Italy or Chefchaouen in Morocco, Guatapé dazzles visitors with its dazzling array of hues. It is a visual spectacle that seems almost surreal. Over 90% of the buildings in Guatapé are painted in bright, eye-catching colors, each adorned with distinctive patterns and designs that make every structure a work of art. No two houses are alike, each one a canvas reflecting the personality, profession, or cultural pride of its owner. These facades are decorated with intricate sculpted reliefs and murals that tell stories, whether about a local craft, a historical event, or a personal achievement, making every building a narrative in itself. Yet the charm of Guatapé extends far beyond its colorful exteriors. The town is nestled along the edge of a vast reservoir known as Lake Guatapé, which is the largest artificial lake in Colombia. This expansive body of water stretches over 1,260 kilometers through lush, green landscapes, creating a stunning backdrop for the town's vibrant facades. Adjacent to the town is the iconic Penol Rock, a massive granite monolith rising approximately 200 meters above the surrounding terrain. Climbing up its roughly 740 steps rewards visitors with breathtaking panoramic views of the shimmering lake, and the rainbow-hued town below, a spectacle that remains etched in memory long after the descent. The main pedestrian street in Coatepec is considered one of the most lively and colorful thoroughfares in all of Colombia, with shops, cafes, and markets bursting with color and life. Its artistic and fairy tale-like scenery, combined with the warmth of its people, makes Coatepec undeniably one of the most enchanting cultural treasures in the world, promising an experience that will stay with visitors forever. Number 10 introduces us to the Guayuí tribe, an extraordinary community often called the Kingdom of Women Weavers. Located on the Guajira Peninsula in Colombia, this tribe offers a rare glimpse into a society where women hold the reins of leadership and cultural authority. Living along the sun-drenched Caribbean coast, where the relentless sun and infrequent rains shape their environment, the Guayuí have developed a unique culture adapted to the extremes of nature. Unlike many other indigenous groups, the Guayuí follow a matriarchal social structure, with women leading their families, managing their lands, and organizing marriages. Their craftsmanship is renowned worldwide, especially their handmade bags and backpacks, which are highly valued for their vivid colors and profound cultural significance. Each piece is one of a kind, with every design narrating the story of its creator, each stitch and pattern reflecting personal history, community traditions, and ancestral symbolism. Some of the more intricate backpacks take weeks or even months to complete, a testament to the skill and patience of these artisans. Today, their woven art is celebrated globally, with fashion enthusiasts and collectors alike appreciating their beauty and cultural depth. One of the most remarkable traditions within the Guayuí community is the rite of passage into adulthood. When a girl reaches puberty, she enters a period of learning and preparation, during which she is taught essential skills such as weaving, cooking, and household management, crucial for her future role in society. Their native language, called Wiunique, is spoken by over 400,000 people, serving as a vital link to their heritage and identity. Marriages are conducted with great respect for ancestral customs, often organized by the bride's mother, ensuring that traditions are preserved and passed down through generations. Today, visitors have the opportunity to participate in guided tours, meet the women of the Guayuí tribe, and even try their hand at ancient weaving techniques, gaining first-hand experience of their rich cultural heritage and artistic mastery. Number 9 celebrates what many consider the most beautiful river in the world. In Colombia, there exists a river so extraordinary that it appears to flow with the colors of a rainbow. Hidden deep within the remote mountains of the Macarena Range, approximately 240 kilometers from Bogotá, flows the Cañón de Cristal, famously known as the Crystal Canyon. From June to November, during the dry season, its waters turn into a mesmerizing spectacle, transforming into vibrant ribbons of red, green, yellow, black, and pink. The river's clarity and the striking hues it adopts create an almost otherworldly scene, nature's own masterpiece, drawing travelers and photographers from around the globe eager to witness this natural, I am not entirely sure. But the subject here is not minerals, rather it is a plant. The only species, known as Macarenia clavijera, exists exclusively in one particular place on Earth. This plant is found along a river that stretches for more than 100 kilometers, flowing through a territory that has existed for over 1,200,000,000 years, an age far surpassing that of the Andes Mountains. From an aerial perspective, some of its sections resemble the tail of a dragon, a nickname that has gained popularity among drone travelers and aerial photographers. The water in this river is so remarkably clear and free from sediment buildup that it cannot sustain large fish. Only the most delicate and specialized aquatic life can survive in such pristine conditions. To protect this fragile natural wonder, Access is carefully regulated, allowing only between 7,000 and 8,000 visitors each year. This limited number helps preserve the river's tranquil, almost magical atmosphere, ensuring that its serene beauty remains unspoiled. The river known as Cañón de Cristal remains unfiltered, untouched by human pollution, and profoundly impressive. It has become one of South America's most sought-after destinations for drone photography and nature enthusiasts alike. If you find yourself captivated by this rainbow-hued river, I encourage you to write the number 4 in the comments as a reminder of how this extraordinary place could someday become part of your list of dream travels. Moving beyond this natural marvel, Colombia also holds another claim to fame. It is the world's largest coffee-producing country. Talking about Colombia without mentioning its deeply cherished coffee culture is simply impossible. Coffee is more than just a beverage here. It is a vital part of the national identity and cultural heritage woven into the very fabric of daily life. As the third largest coffee exporter globally, Colombia is renowned for its high-quality Arabica beans, which are prized for their gentle flavor and low acidity. The country's coffee is especially popular in the United States and Europe, where consumers appreciate its smooth, well-balanced taste. In fact, about 60% of Colombia's coffee exports are destined for the United States, and Colombian blends have become a staple in many international coffee chains, including the globally recognized Starbucks. These places reflect the high demand for Colombian coffee around the world. What makes this industry particularly fascinating is the meticulous process behind each cup. Coffee here is cultivated by hand, carefully picked by skilled laborers who select only the ripest beans. After harvesting, the beans are sun-dried, sorted meticulously, and processed with great care, often involving up to 30 different steps before the coffee reaches your cup. Every stage in this journey, from the mountain farms to the roasting houses, embodies a tradition of craftsmanship. The images of mules carrying sacks of coffee beans along steep mountain trails are iconic, symbolizing the enduring connection between the land and its people. The annual Manizales Coffee Festival celebrates this rich heritage with parades of mules, lively music, and beauty contests that draw visitors from all corners of the world. These festivities not only honor the region's coffee roots, but also serve as vibrant social gatherings where locals and tourists alike share in the joy of this cultural treasure. Local coffee shops in Colombia are more than simple places to enjoy a cup of joe. They serve as social hubs where tradition and tourism blend seamlessly. Visitors can also explore the coffee axis, a route where they have the chance to visit working farms, observe the coffee-making process firsthand, roast their own beans, and savor freshly brewed coffee made right on the source. Recognizing the importance of this tradition, UNESCO declared the Colombian coffee cultural landscape a World Heritage Site in 2011, emphasizing the deep national pride and cultural significance attached to coffee cultivation in Colombia. Turning our attention to the bustling capital city, Bogotá, we find a vibrant metropolis situated at the highest altitude of any South American capital. Rising more than 8,600 feet above sea level, Bogotá enjoys a cool, moderate climate year-round, akin to the perpetual springtime of San Francisco. The city's residents are known for their warm hospitality and friendly demeanor, often greeting each other with genuine kindness. Even in initial encounters, it's common for locals to exchange a light hug before offering a firm handshake, reflecting a culture that values personal connection and openness. Visitors are frequently invited into homes where they are typically served a cup of traditional red coffee, rich, black, and aromatic, as a gesture of hospitality and a starting point for conversation. Colombians greatly enjoy engaging with foreigners, eager to share stories about their city, their country, and their way of life. The The city's transportation system is notably modern, with efficient buses and rapid transit options, yet many residents prefer to explore on foot or by bicycle. Especially on Sundays, when more than 120 kilometers of city streets are closed off exclusively for pedestrians and cyclists, the city transforms into a lively, open-air space that encourages outdoor activity and community interaction. Bogotá is renowned for its vast and striking street murals, some of which soar up to 100 feet high, creating an extraordinary visual landscape across the city. With more than 8,000 vibrant and colorful graffiti artworks scattered throughout its neighborhoods, Bogotá has earned a reputation as the graffiti capital of the world, a vibrant open-air gallery where street art is celebrated as a form of cultural expression and urban beauty. The city pulses with life at every hour. During the day, the historic streets surrounding Bolívar Square are filled with energy, their cobblestones echoing the footsteps of locals and visitors alike, immersed in the lively atmosphere that defines the heart of Bogotá. Meanwhile, sleek, red buses and elegant modern boulevards crisscross the city, transporting people through an ever-changing mosaic of old and new. In neighborhoods like Palenque, streets are alive with the scents and sights of tropical fruits and brightly colored stalls, where vendors offer an array of exotic produce, from ripe mangoes and papayas to fragrant pineapples, showcasing the region's rich agricultural bounty. As the sun sets, the city adopts a different rhythm, shifting into a lively nocturnal scene. The district of La Rosa, the epicenter of Bogotá's nightlife, comes alive with an array of some of the finest bars and clubs in South America. Here, the air vibrates with the energetic beats of salsa, reggaeton, and electronic music, blending together in a scene that is as dynamic and welcoming as it is intoxicating. The streets are filled with dancers and partygoers who revel in the infectious rhythms, creating an atmosphere that is both spirited and hospitable. Among Colombia's most iconic symbols is the famous hat known as the valtreño, a treasured national heritage. When it comes to cultural emblems, the valtreño stands out prominently. Recognized as a national symbol since 2004, this hat is far more than a mere fashion accessory. It embodies a deep sense of pride and craftsmanship. Each hat is meticulously handcrafted from palm straw, a material native to Colombia's Caribbean coast. The process of making a valtreño involves skilled artisans who weave the straw into intricate patterns, each design carrying its own unique meaning. The palm used in its creation originates from the lush coastal regions and is carefully selected for its durability and beauty. The hat's design is not only functional but also rich in symbolism, each pattern reflecting local beliefs, legends, and the close relationship between the people and their environment. What makes the valtreño truly remarkable is its practicality. It can be folded into a compact shape that easily fits into a pocket, and when unfolded, it regains its original form without losing its shape or integrity. Few hats in the world possess such an impressive combination of flexibility and craftsmanship. The patterns woven into the hat are imbued with significance, each symbol representing stories, ancestral beliefs, or natural elements that are deeply rooted in local traditions. The artisans who continue to produce these hats preserve and pass down this ancient craft, ensuring that the tradition remains vibrant and alive. The valtreño has even been used as a diplomatic gift, symbolizing Colombia's rich cultural heritage. Both President Bill Clinton and Pope Francis have received one of these hats, underscoring its importance as a gift of cultural diplomacy. Today, the valtreño can often be seen at major festivals, especially during traditional dances like cumbia, where it adds to the colorful tapestry of Colombia's vibrant cultural scene. UNESCO has recognized the mastery involved in making the valtreño as an intangible cultural heritage, acknowledging the skill and cultural significance woven into each piece. If you are contemplating a visit to Colombia, remember to write down the number 7. This signifies your interest in experiencing the symbolism and artistry of this iconic hat. Turning to another fascinating chapter of Colombia's history is the legend of El Dorado, a myth that has captivated explorers and adventurers for centuries. Many believe that the story of El Dorado did not originate from a city of gold, as the legend suggests, but rather from a figure known as the Golden Man. Initially, the term golden was used to describe a new king of the Muisca people, an indigenous civilization that inhabited the highlands of Colombia. During the coronation of this ruler, he was covered in shimmering gold dust, a ritual that symbolized his divine status and connection to the sacred. Following this ceremony, the king and his attendants journeyed to the center of Lake Guatavita, located near Bogotá, and the king is said to have submerged himself into the waters, which mirrored the sunlight with a dazzling golden brilliance. This ritual sparked the myth of a city of gold, a place so wealthy and radiant that it could only exist in legend. The tale quickly spread across Europe, fueling the imaginations of explorers and conquistadors. From the 10th century onward, Spanish and European expeditions launched countless journeys into the dense jungles and treacherous mountains of Colombia, all driven by the hope of discovering this legendary treasure. Many of these exped number 4, Colombia. A country that can only be described as a wonderland, turned upside down in the most extraordinary ways. In recent years, Colombia has emerged as one of the most captivating travel destinations in South America, offering a mesmerizing blend of natural beauty, cultural richness, and vibrant festivities. It is astonishing to realize that many travelers from the United States remain unaware of the fact that this nation is home to the stunning Caribbean islands, which are truly spectacular. For instance, the island of Islas del Rosario, often called a tiny paradise just about 750 kilometers from the mainland, boasts waters of a dazzling turquoise hue, crystal clear visibility beneath the surface, and soft, white sands that seem to stretch endlessly. Many liken it to a Colombian version of the Maldives, a place where tranquility and natural elegance reign supreme. On land, Colombia continues to surprise and delight visitors with its unique wonders. The Salt Cathedral of Zipaquirá, for example, presents an entirely different marvel. Carved within a vast salt mine more than 200 meters beneath the Earth's surface, this underground church is a breathtaking space of spiritual serenity and architectural ingenuity. It ranks among the most remarkable subterranean religious sites in the world, a testament to human creativity and devotion nestled deep within the Earth's bowels. For art enthusiasts, the Plaza Botero in Medellín offers a whimsical and delightful experience. Here, the city proudly exhibits the oversized, voluptuous sculptures of Fernando Botero, works guaranteed to bring a smile to anyone's face, celebrating the artist's distinctive style and sense of humor. Further cultural treasures await in Bogotá, where the Gold Museum, known locally as Museo del Oro, houses an astonishing collection of more than 55,000 artifacts. This extensive treasury of ancient gold objects provides a vivid glimpse into Colombia's rich indigenous history and craftsmanship, making it one of the largest gold collections in all of the Americas. Moving to the coast, the historic city of Cartagena stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1984. Its old town is a labyrinth of narrow streets, vibrant courtyards, and colonial architecture, all surrounded by formidable city walls adorned with colorful murals and frescoes. These murals extend over more than 11 kilometers along the ancient city walls, creating an open-air gallery that tells stories of the city's past and present. Nature lovers will find Colombia equally enchanting. The Cocora Valley is home to some of the tallest wax palms in the world, reaching nearly 60 meters into the sky, a surreal sight that seems almost otherworldly. Meanwhile, the Tayrona National Park offers a breathtaking confluence of lush jungle and pristine Caribbean beaches, where the dense greenery of the tropical rainforest meets the azure waters of the sea, creating a perfect harmony of ecosystems and scenery. For those seeking lighter, more playful adventures, the town of Guatapé features a whimsical attraction known as the House of the Failure, where visitors can take amusing photographs that seem to defy gravity, appearing as if the entire structure has tilted or floated in mid-air. Moving on to the third highlight, Colombia is truly a land of festivals, some of the most unique and vibrant celebrations in the world. The country's lively spirit is evident year-round, with festivities almost every month, turning Colombia into a perennial carnival of colors, sounds, and traditions. It is remarkable that Colombia hosts the second-largest carnival in the world, surpassed only by Rio de Janeiro's famous celebration. The Barranquilla Carnival, recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage, is a 4-day explosion of vivid parades, infectious rhythms of cumbia music, and dazzling costumes that light up the streets. Imagine a vast sea of color and movement reminiscent of the grand parades of New Orleans, but infused with the tropical air and vibrant spirit of Colombia. In August, Medellin transforms into a flower-filled paradise during its annual Feria de las Flores. During this event, residents carry enormous floral arrangements called ciliteros on their backs, an ancient tradition symbolizing the city's inspiring transformation from a troubled past to a hopeful future. The festival is a riot of color and life, celebrating renewal and community spirit. In Armenia, the Shipayo Parade features elaborately decorated vintage ships from the Second World War era, along with whimsical mechanical mules adorned with flowers, fruits, televisions, and even wooden chairs. This lively, humorous event is a delightful showcase of Colombian creativity and humor, infused with Latin zest. For those who crave more unusual festivities, the Black and White Carnival in Pasto offers a fascinating spectacle. Participants paint their faces entirely in white or black, symbolizing unity and the coexistence of contrasting elements. Or, for an even more spirited celebration, the Devil's Festival in Rio Sucio sees locals dancing joyfully through the streets as friendly demons, dressed in costumes and masks, welcome the new year with wild abandon and contagious enthusiasm. Number 2, the cost of living in Colombia. It is a country that many Americans find both remarkably affordable and surprisingly safe. For numerous travelers from the United States, the cost of living in Colombia is remarkably lower than what one might expect in major cities across the United States. On average, expenses here are approximately 40 to 50% less than the amount Americans would typically pay in large urban centers like New York, Los Angeles, or Chicago. For example, renting a modern one-room apartment with a bedroom in the heart of Bogota or Cartagena can be surprisingly affordable, with monthly rent ranging from just $450 to $600. When situated in safe, well-established neighborhoods, this cost can drop even further, sometimes to around $50 a month for residents. Basic utilities, such as electricity, water, and high-speed internet, are also reasonably priced, generally falling within the range of $80 to $120 per month for a comfortable modern connection. Dining out offers another pleasant surprise. A decent dinner for two at an average restaurant within the medium price range typically costs between $25 and $30. Of course, cooking at home is even more economical. A monthly grocery shopping trip for fresh produce, meats, and essentials usually amounts to between $150 and $200, providing ample ingredients to prepare a variety of healthy, delicious meals. Transportation costs are similarly modest. Riding the Transmilenio bus system in Bogota, for instance, costs only about 80 cents in US currency, making daily commutes extremely affordable. Taxis within the city are also reasonably priced, with fares generally ranging from $2 to $100, depending on the distance and time of day. For those who prefer working out at a fitness center, a membership at a high-end gym typically costs between $30 and $50 per month, offering access to quality facilities and equipment. Dental care, which can be quite expensive in the United States, is surprisingly affordable here. International standard dental services are available at prices ranging from $20 to $30 per treatment, making routine dental maintenance accessible and economical. Altogether, living comfortably in Colombia can cost less than half of what one would spend in cities like Miami or Los Angeles. The overall lifestyle expenses are significantly lower, allowing expatriates, retirees, or digital nomads to enjoy a high quality of life without stretching their budgets. Moreover, Colombia today is considered quite safe for travelers, especially if they adhere to a few basic safety guidelines. For example, it's wise to avoid wearing conspicuous jewelry that might attract unwanted attention, opt for trusted taxi services or ride-hailing apps during nighttime hours, and learn some essential Spanish phrases to facilitate communication and navigate daily interactions more easily. The Colombian people are known for their warm hospitality and friendliness, and they genuinely appreciate visitors who make the effort to speak their language, even if only a few basic words. Given these low living costs and the welcoming atmosphere, many might find themselves contemplating a move to Colombia. If the idea of experiencing such an affordable and culturally rich environment appeals to you, you might consider it seriously. One of the most common reactions from those who have thought about relocating here is a simple comment: maybe I should consider moving. However, in the context of this discussion, no further comments or responses are provided. Colombia's culinary landscape offers a vibrant array of unique and traditional dishes that reflect its rich cultural heritage. For instance, you might wonder if you would dare to try the hot sumo, a spicy, flavorful dish that exemplifies the country's love for bold flavors. Or perhaps you'd be tempted by the sweet, chewy sugarcane paired with melted cheese, a beloved treat during colder days, marking just the beginning of a delightful gastronomic journey through this colorful nation. In the cooler, high-altitude regions of Bogotá, locals often find comfort in a hearty soup called ajiaco, which is made with 3 varieties of native potatoes, sweet corn, and a distinctive herb known as guascas. This dish is more than just nourishment. It is a warm, soothing experience that embodies the spirit of the mountain city and its inhabitants' desire for comfort food. For those seeking something more substantial, the famous bandeja paisa is a must-try. It is a massive platter overflowing with rice, beans, succulent pork, chorizo, fried plantains, fresh avocado, and a traditional Colombian corn muffin called an arepa. It also features a fried egg on top, completing this hearty and satisfying meal. Other traditional delicacies include lechona, a whole roasted pig stuffed with rice, or tamales wrapped in banana leaves, offering a taste of indigenous culinary traditions. Crunchy patacones, fried plantain slices, are often served with a tangy sauce or topped with herbs, adding to the variety of flavors. Street vendors sell sweet waffles and other treats, while beverages like chicha, a fermented drink passed down through generations, offer a glimpse into the country's ancient brewing traditions. Every dish in Colombia narrates a story reflecting its diverse cultural influences and history. Each bite becomes part of a flavorful, authentic adventure, inviting you to explore the nation's culinary soul. We have just uncovered 15 remarkable facts about Colombia, each offering a new perspective on this extraordinary. If that is the case, then please forget about clicking the like button, and instead take a moment to press the thumbs up icon and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of our upcoming exciting videos. Your support plays a crucial role in helping us continue to produce even better and more engaging content for you. Be sure to check out the next video that appears on the screen. as I am confident you will find it fascinating and worth your time. And don't forget to leave a comment sharing which country you would like us to explore next, as your suggestions inspire our future journeys and help us tailor content that piques your interest.